You have to do to realize your dreams is to envision it in your mind and realize it's yours. Once you know it's yours, you'll start naturally making steps to reach that goal. That's all it takes. You sit down in a closed, quiet room by yourself. You close your eyes and you think, what do I want? What do I want? What would make me so happy that I feel amazing? That's all you have to do. And then you think of it. You envision it. So maybe it's like, I want to go on the moon. I want to become an astronaut. So what you do is you envision becoming an astronaut. You envision what it would feel like. You just basically imagine it in your mind like you're a little kid. Just imagine it in your mind. And you will naturally make steps towards that goal if you're serious about it. If you don't believe you can do it, you're not going to do it. But if you sit there and you just envision in your mind and you feel that it is yours and you feel excited for it, you will naturally make steps. All of a sudden, you'll notice that you get videos about astronauts. All of a sudden, you notice that people will come into your life that help you obtain that goal. Or you'll just get the natural inclination to go to school. Or you'll get the natural urge to look online on how to become an astronaut. Sometimes it's a small step like that, but that means you're manifesting it. And all you did was you envisioned it in your mind and you felt it in your heart. When you envision it in your mind and you feel it in your heart, when the mind and body come together, you naturally pursue your goals. If you just envision it in your mind, but you don't feel it deep down, it doesn't make you happy, it's not going to happen. You're not going to do it. But if you envision in your mind and you have a strong feeling, a strong emotion, you're going to move towards that goal. You're going to, because that is your goal. That is your life's purpose. If you feel deeply about your life's purpose and you feel so good and you allow yourself to follow that goal, that feeling, you will notice that you just naturally move towards your goals. You will notice that things just work for some reason. Like I've been trying to manifest success on YouTube, and I've been doing YouTube on and off for years, right? And right now, like, my main goal is to get like 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I sit there and like, there will be days like where I don't do this and like I don't get like a lot of success on YouTube. But as soon as I sit down and I envision the number, I envision on YouTube Studio, it says Red Guru, and then under that it says my subscribers, right? So what I do is I envision that it says Red Guru and I see it says 1,000 subscribers. As soon as I do that, I'll go to check YouTube Studio, and for some reason, what my videos are just blowing up. When hours before that, nothing happened, right? Or I'll do that and I naturally feel so excited to make videos. I naturally learn what feels good to making videos. And I notice that when I feel good, when I feel successful in my videos and they translate. And all I do is I envision it in my head and I feel it in my heart and I pursue it. That's it. It just goes, right? I don't have to consciously put in effort. I just feel it. I look at it in my mind. Like right now, I'm looking at Red Guru, 1,000 subscribers, and I feel it in my heart. I feel it strongly, and I feel so good. And the rest of the day, I just feel amazing. Even if nothing happens, even if I don't get views, I feel so good because I know it'll happen. And then all of a sudden, views skyrocket. As soon as I get to the point where I know it's mine, I know it's going to happen, my views skyrocket on their own every single time. Or at work, right? At work, it'll be weeks. But and sometimes people bring in food in work, right? They'll bring in donuts or they'll bring in pretzels. But sometimes we go weeks and nobody brings them in, right? But if I'm hungry and I really feel it, all I'll do is while I'm working I'll be like, oh, I'm hungry. I'll envision in my mind a bag of pretzels with the mustard sitting next to it on the desk. And guess what? After 3 weeks of no pretzels, for some reason that day pretzels comes in. It's not a coincidence. I'm manifesting it, and you will too. You need to envision it in your head and feel it in your heart. And when you do that, it will come. When your mind and body is together, it will come. You are creating. You will naturally create your world. That's all it takes. You don't have to do like if you're doing affirmations that are not working, it's because you're not feeling like they're working. You're not seeing things happen. But when you sit there and all you do is you envision it and you feel it in your heart, you naturally feel good. And as soon as you feel good, the feeling good that lingers, it's a feel good that lingers. You could be so depressed, but you envision what you love and you feel it in your heart, and that naturally makes you feel better. As soon as that better mood comes, watch as the manifestations come. Watch as for some reason people are now more positive to you. If you're a guy, you'll walk into the store and for some reason the girl is like all happy to talk to you. Or if you're a girl, like for some reason your hair will just be great day, like a great you'll have like a great hair day, or you'll just feel beautiful, or things will just work out. And all you did was you sat there, you imagined what you love, and you felt it in your heart, and it comes. You bring it out. Don't be scared though. Like you will have to do work, but it's not work that you like. It's work that's so effortless. It is so fun making these videos, right? But every day I got to dedicate time to it, right? But like, it's so fun because I'm attracting it that it's not like real work. It's just fun. Or if I'm attracting pretzels, right? Like I gotta like that takes no work, but like all I gotta do is envision it for like a few seconds and it's there. That's all you gotta do. Envision it in your head, feel it in your heart, and it will come. In the Bible, right, Jesus says, they asked him how to pray. And he says, when you pray, or he actually says, do it in silence, do it by yourself, don't tell anybody what your prayers are. And he also says, whatever you pray for, if you feel it in your heart to be true, then it will be. That's all you got to do. You envision what you want, right? And then you feel it in your heart, and it's yours. There's nothing you have to worry about. There's nothing. Try it with small things. Try it with a cup of coffee. Try it with you want someone to say something, or you want something, but it's got to be something that you like, that you believe can happen, that will prove it to you, and do it. It works almost every time. There are some times where it doesn't work, and that's fine. It's not 100% of the time that it works right away, but every time it's usually, I find if it doesn't work 100% of the time, it's because in me, I wasn't 100% in it. I didn't want it 100%. I saw it in my mind and I kind of felt it in my heart. But if you see it in your mind and you strongly feel it in your heart, it's yours. You strongly feel it. Like you feel so good. You feel that thing. It will be yours. You will move towards it. But you need to do it. Sometimes you got to keep doing it. Sometimes you'll do that. You'll envision in your mind and you feel it in your heart, but then that heart feeling goes away. And you've got to go back, envision in your mind and feel it in your heart. Sometimes you'll envision something in your mind and you'll feel it in your heart and you'll get manifestations, but you'll notice that like now when you envision that, it doesn't really feel like as good. But then you'll envision something else and that makes you feel good. And then that means you need to go to that manifestation, right? And when you look at that, then you'll notice that thing flourishes, right? Sometimes you just need to envision something else. And then bottom line, you need to get into the mood. You need to get into the heart mood. You got to get in the good feeling mood that you're getting what you want. And all of a sudden, the things that you've been trying to manifest will manifest. It's that easy. It's not hard. I've been doing it for months now. I've been doing it for a long time, but I've now honed it in where I know exactly what I need to do. And my manifestations, like 99% of the time, come within minutes. And some that don't come, like if I try to manifest money, right? Sometimes like everybody's expecting the money to just appear, but sometimes it doesn't just appear. Sometimes the manifestation starts as a business venture. You'll find something to do and you'll just work towards it. And then that's how the money comes. Because in my opinion, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, they won't just give you the money most of the time. They will make it so that you can get the money, right? Because this works, but it's It's not like all of a sudden money will just appear, manifest in front of you. Like there has to be a channel that the money can come through. There's got to be a reason for it to come. Like there's got to be a relative who gives you inheritance. There's got to be a business that you have that gives you money. There's got to be a reason. There's got to be a YouTube channel for you to make views. There's got to be a reason for you to get these things. It's not just you ask for these things and they just show up out of thin air and just plop down in front of you. It's not like that, because that's too, I guess it goes against physics. Like I don't know the reason why, but most of the time something needs to happen. There has to be a channel for your manifestation to come through. So that's the only time when I'll go to manifest something and it doesn't come to me right away. It usually will come to me if I manifest something right away. I know it's working if that manifestation makes me do something different than what I've already been doing. If it makes me like go online and look things up and I look it up for like hours or something, then I know that is working, right? That's, if you don't believe it works, like if you don't feel it in your heart strong enough that it's yours, you won't believe it works, and then it won't come because your body, the world won't naturally pursue it because you don't believe it's going to happen. You don't truly want it. You don't want it enough. When you want it so bad that you feel that it is yours, it's in your heart, that's when it will happen. That's when you will live the life you want to live. That is when you will dream the dreams that you want to dream, and they will come reality. That is how you pursue your goals and you love your life. You envision it in your head and you feel it in your heart, and it is yours. I love you guys. Red Guru out.